this meme I saw online in Madame Noir article that is sparking a lot of debate. It says, engagement is when a man proposes to marrying a woman in a few months, not when he puts a ring on her finger and scares other men away for the next 5 years. That's witchcraft.
Sure is.
Tamar Braxton, you speaking up first. So,
well.
what do you think? Do you think men propose to women with no intention of marrying them?
I think that when they propose, they entertain the idea of marrying them. Some men, okay? But when the men who really don't know or they just doing it because they're not sure, or you got too many people looking at you, or they're insecure about it, right? I think that, they do it to scare everybody else away, or to tie you down, or to have control over you, or to make it seem like, they want to marry you, or I'm going to marry you eventually, but I ain't ready, but I'm going to give you a ring. Well, I'm just going to tell you this right here, party people. If you're not ready, hold that ring. How about that? Because somebody like me, let me tell you something, and that's what I did to Vincent Herbert, okay? Because he really tried my life too, like that, right?
Okay.
And we had been together for like 2 years or whatever. He proposed, and we was, engaged for like a year, and I'm like, this is a little too long for me, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you supposed to be sure. He supposed to be asking me when we gonna do it, right? The day that we had already set went by, flew by.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. Nobody was planning. I wasn't planning nothing either. But that's why I say, when girls say yes, you have to take responsibility and not pin it all on them.
Yes.
You have to watch that calendar just like they watching you walking down the street.
How long was your engagement, Tam?
Mine was just 10 months because
See,
I
that's why
believe
I'm
with
saying
Tay
she's a smart girl.
I don't play those games. If
No,
you
girl.
put the ring on my finger, that means you're ready for commitment. Let's do this.
Okay.
TikTok, what we doing it?
Yes.
I actually know a lot of women that, I actually know a lot of guy friends of mine that gave their women rings just to get them to shut up.
Yeah.
Hush up ring.
Like literally,
Yeah, no,
like
true.
they either had children with them and like years had gone by and the woman is like, everybody else married their baby mama, you didn't marry me. Like literally, and they legit told, we were just friends, so told friends that like, I'm just giving this to her just to get her to.
And they'll never talk about
shut
no
up.
wedding plans, huh?
Right.
Never talked about when we're engaged for years.
I ain't got time.
And it ended
Wow.
up not working out.
But Lonnie, don't you think you know when a man is ready to marry you, though?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
What's some of the signs, friend?
when he actually got a date that he wants, you know.
He talk about it
That's
more than
what
you.
scared me off. I had a guy that he had the colors picked out.
What?
That scared. I was like, oh, you serious up in this joint? No, I don't want to marry you. No, seriously, when he is actively helping you make plans.
Very true.
When he comes at you and say, okay, well, we're going to do this, but let's, look at the calendar, let's set some dates. And, my question, because you ladies are married, how long was it from the proposal to you actually planning?
Oh, that's a great question.
Y'all,
She said 10 months, right?
10 months, but Adam had our wedding date like the day he proposed.
See,
That's
he
a man
had
who
the
knows
wedding
what he
date.
wants.
That's what I'm saying.
He knows what he wants.
Yep.
And that's good.
Yep.
I do think, though, you don't have to rush into it. Just because you got the ring doesn't mean you
Enjoy your
all of a
engagement.
sudden need to start getting planned.
Right.
Sometimes-
Why come?
Because sometimes the planning is a small detail of what you're about to step into. You're talking about forever after. You're talking about a wedding. So I really liked taking time in my engagement to just understand what I was like you. It shifts your mind to
wasn't
start.
ready.
I wasn't ready.
She's
No,
honest
you
about
weren't
that.
ready.
I wasn't
You weren't
ready.
She's real about,
And
like, she was not.
I wasn't. Yeah.
So you said yes and thought about it later. That's fine. My mother said to do that.
Yeah.
Really?
If you're not sure, but you really like him,
Yes.
and he asks you,
Yes.
say yes and think about it later, because he might not ask you again. You might say no and embarrass him. No, really.
No, I'm
you
not being
might,
funny.
you might say
Yes,
no
yes,
you're right,
and
you're right.
embarrass the man, and he don't have enough courage to
And
ask
he
you
goes,
again.
yes,
That
That's
is very
Okay.
true.
And you
Very
done missed
true.
out on a good
Yes,
man.
and I actually told Freddie from the get, as soon as he asked me, and he was on bended knee, I was like, yes! And everybody, applauded, all the
Yes.
family was happy, and then I said, but could we take our time on the wedding?
You said
and
that?
he said, yeah, let's talk about it later. And I go, all right,
Yeah.
for the pictures, yay!
But that's
Okay.
real.
So
That's honest.
real.
At least the both people and both parties
Yes.
have an understanding of what's going on. The only time I think that people should also have long engagements is if they're getting engaged really young.
Yeah,
Girl,
Yeah.
I think
okay.
that if you are getting engaged in your teens or
Early
like or
20s
early 20s, I think that's when you should have a slightly longer engagement.
Well, my
Like
mom-
a 5-year
Then-
engagement.
Like,
No.
at least
If
be able
it's
to drink
mutual.
at your wedding engagement.
Okay, if it's mutual. My mom did say there's a season for everything. My mom
Yeah.
said enjoy being boyfriend
Yes.
and girlfriend.
Yeah, man.
Enjoy your engagement.
Yes.
Enjoy your marriage, and then enjoy having kids.
Yes.
So I do believe in that.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna wait like
Now,
4 years.
yeah, I think that when you're older, like, I'm not waiting
Yeah.
forever. Like,
You better
like if I
not.
get engaged, I intend on getting married within months, as quickly as I
Yeah,
can.
well, you done
process.
sold them oats now, so now it's time.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
that mean?
you want to do it, you go on and do
What
it
does
now.
sow the oats
Don't
mean?
wait. Oh, you don't know what's sowing the oats?
No.
Wait,
What's
Not bad.
Is it bad?
No, it's not bad.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's a
Does it
good
mean I'm like
thing.
an old maid?
No.
Okay,
It's
I got
like
nervous.
you're like.
You've lived your life.
It means
Adrian,
you've
by
been
the
through
way.
some things.
You've lived-
So you know the
Okay.
difference. Now
Yeah.
you know what real
Yeah.
love is. When you know when somebody's serious about
Yeah.
it. You know, you can tell the difference. Somebody sitting around here playing with your feelings and not.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
know,
I think
you've
it's
been through some
weird.
things.
I think it is weird. Like, I obviously was engaged for 5 months, I think, and in that time, I don't think any planning was done. Well, no, I know no planning was done. So maybe that is not a great sign if you're not excited or like you're
Yeah.
not.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's the purpose of having the engagement period. It's
Yeah.
to really, you know,
To
that's
plan.
your
Figure
chance.
things out.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
a chance to
That's
figure it
It's
out.
supposed to be that time, yes. And as long as it's mutual, then it's respectable to both parties.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. As long as both people are in the same.
On the same boat.
But again, I'll say, if he asked, don't take the excuse of, well, I ain't ready yet. Lies, you was ready when you asked.
Okay.
So that's all I want
Yes.
to say to my ladies.
Yes.
Don't get light twisted.
Thanks, Tay.